Everybody, this is K. The Bitcoin Mine. So, let me know what you think. Here's what I'd like to talk about. It's been some time since I made the videos I have on my page. I admit that, and I'd like to apologize for not keeping them up to date. I'd like to start a weekly, or more often if need necessitates, show where I take your questions about crypto and answer them. It'll include an overview of significant news impacting the crypto communities. What hardware I've got an AMD FX 8150 and 8350, as well as NVIDIA cards, current Ryzen computer, and an AMD RX 480. So I've got pretty much most of the hardware that you'd be mining with. And I started out mining on an AMD Radeon HD 6950. This was the 1GB version. Unfortunately, the way that crypto coins are going, this card is no longer suitable for mining due to less than 2 gigabytes of video RAM. This limitation does not apply to NVIDIA cards because the NVIDIA cards are using the CUDA miner, which uses the CUDA cores on those cards in order to actually mine. I also bought a first generation Butterfly Labs 32 gigahash per second ASIC device, and kind of forgot about Bitcoin for a while. So what has changed here is we've got proposed forks and forks that have actually happened. So SegWit 2x is a proposed fork that's going to change the size of the blocks passed regularly around the network and stored in the blockchain from 1 megabyte to 2 megabytes. This change would change the software needed to hold and store the Bitcoin, so you'd need a different wallet, and it would actually be a separate blockchain. Since it is a hard fork, if you do not update to the new version, it would no longer be a part of the network that would support that new version. Bitcoin Cash is a hard fork that already happened. If you had Bitcoin before the fork of that coin, you have Bitcoin Cash as well. This fork implemented a change to increase the block size to 8 megabytes. In a later video, we will be discovering, I guess, how to actually get the Bitcoin Cash, since I did hold Bitcoin before that fork. And another fork was Bitcoin Gold, which is another hard fork, which if you had Bitcoin when that fork happened, you have an equal amount of Bitcoin Gold. Theoretically, Bitcoin Gold changes Bitcoin in where it makes it to where ASIC devices can no longer be used. In the coming weeks, I've got step-by-step guides written for different flavors of Linux. I've got multiple different flavors of Linux ready to go with a guide. So I'm going to be hosting a VirtualBox machine on my main desktop. I wrote these guides natively in Linux, so I was able to successfully mine in each one of the ones that I've got. And one other thing that I'd like to mention is if you want to keep an eye on how Bitcoin and or your favorite cryptocurrency is doing, check out CoinGecko.com. They've got comparison tools to Bitcoin as well as to the US dollar, and it shows some really good graphs. It kind of reminds me of a stock trading website that shows the information that you need to make an informed decision. So hope to talk to you guys a lot more in the next coming weeks. So if you do have any questions, just shoot me an email. Email is kay.thebitcoinmine@gmail.com. So let me know more of what you'd like to see as well. Thank you.